Morning.
Morning.
Días.
Buenos días. ¿Descansaste bien?
¿Cansaste bien?
¿Descansaste?
Descansé muy bien.
Muy bien. Oh, you're learning so fast.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's good for her, I think.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Like I did YouTube before. Like
Yeah.
I did also like vlog for my life as translator and interpreter, and then that got some pretty good views.
Yeah.
But I had to quit because of my work because my company wouldn't
You were
allow the
learning Monday.
employees to do YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it was like in the rule like when I first got in the
No
job
way.
like you guys are not allowed to do any social media, YouTube.
Oh, what?
Here in Malaga or Spain?
No, Spain.
Mhm.
So the birthday person
Mm-hmm.
has to pay for everyone.
Okay.
This person have invited to their
Mhm.
birthday party. Yeah.
I think it's same for us.
Really? No, in my country, if it's your birthday, people will treat you.
Yeah.
I will pay for like if.
Birthdays are not really important
Yeah.
in our culture because we don't get 1 year older on our birthdays. We only get 1 year older on January 1st. Like all of the people. Yeah. It's not like you're getting a year older today.
Oh.
So it's not, I think it's less important.
different.
That's what I feel like because like I feel
Ah.
like in other cultures they celebrate it more
Mhm.
grandly and then it's a bigger celebration. But here,
Yeah.
like in our culture, my age, like we don't even celebrate.
Oh, and also for weddings. For
Weddings?
example, if it's a Spanish person wedding,
Mhm.
you have to pay minimum
Mhm.
100 euros.
Minimum 100 euros. Okay.
But that's like in Latin America, everyone can dance. But I
That's-
just met the only
that's
one that
interesting.
cannot.
Mm.
I mean, I can dance. Maybe here I dance okay,
Mm.
but from my country, no.
Oh, okay.
No, like
So dancing is like really
salsa.
important in your culture, would you say? Like when your friends meet, oh, do you want to go dancing today? Like that's like the casual.
No, but for example, when you are like 18 and you start drinking, you go to the club and you will always dance in the club.
Okay. But like when you're like our age, like what do people in our age do? Like
Well, you could go for dinner or lunch, drinks.
in our culture, dancing isn't a thing. Like
No,
no.
but K-pop is really popular lately.
30s, I don't think nobody goes dancing. Like
With your family,
no.
family meeting.
No. You don't dance with your family. No.
Oh,
It's
really?
yeah, never.
Oh, really? Never.
Yeah.
There is a birthday, the birthday of your uncle, you go and dance.
Mm.
A wedding, you go and dance.
Exactly. Like a first date, like would you go dancing?
Depends.
Oh, very
Depends.
interesting.
Like if you have dinner and then you have some drinks
Yeah.
and then you feel like
Oh, do you want
you
to go
want to go
dancing?
to a bar or
No.
something. I noticed that Gen Z here,
Gen Z?
yeah, they don't like clubs. Like,
In general, I think Gen Z all around the world, they don't go. They're not outside. They're more
Yeah.
inside, like in their homes. Yeah.
Puré de patatas. Ah, perdón. ¿Tienes puré de patatas? Sí. Gracias. Muchas gracias. 와우. 박스는 없을 것 같지만.
이것만 하면 되는 거 아닐까?
이거 뭐 주입도 안 될 것 같은데. 아. 너무 길어.
여기 반대니까 더 이쁘네. 올라.
더 키워.
뭐죠? 이거 아마존 같아. 다리. 와, 야 정말. 혼자 무서우니까 다 같이 말 여기서 사고 싶어요. 아, 이게 추천받아 온 약간 그게 있네. 형이 적재적소에 잘 물어보신 것 같아요. 그 주사위 너무 운명인 것 같아요. 진짜. 그 갔는데 남편분도 지금 배수를 못 가져가네. 어떻게 하나 더 까나? 좀 나갈 것 같아. 슬슬.
Is it noise outside because of the game? Ah, okay.
This is a Spanish team playing.
Ah, okay.
And because people in Malaga don't support their own team, they support the best team,
Ah, okay. Which is?
Real Madrid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the
Got-
Like, oh, we should live like sharp. I know.
Is it like a Spanish thing or is it
Kind of. Yeah.
Spain? Like Spanish people are a little tardy.
Latin American people as well.
Latin American people as well.
Sí, sí. Os presento a Mónica.
Hola.
Mónica, this is Lidiani.
Lituani and English? Yes.
Ah, ok.
Just English. Un poquito español. Sí.
Soy Claudia.
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 Mucho gusto.
No, pagué, le cobré bien caro, pero no le hice. No le hice porque... Sí, pero ella está entera operada. Sí, está entera operada. No, primero. Ah, no sabía, Carla. No, pero ella la viste así con cuerpazo. A mí no me tiene ni por eso no, era un pantalón pero más ancho.
Kind of a club. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been there. Eso parece una película de
It's muy empty.
Me ha gustado porque siento que female that will. So they are not
They're not
money.
desperate.
They are not adventurous. They do not suggest plans. They do not impress you
Yeah.
because they are too hot.
Yeah.
So,
And like
that's
any
my
like
feeling.
he can get any girl he wants.
Yeah.
I'm off. I'll see you in a bit, yeah?
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye.
왜 안 열리는데? 어이가 없네. 너무 맛이 없었기 때문에 아주 조금만 더 고기 맛이 조금 나게.
So it's called Nolatil.
Nolatil.
Nolotil. And it says, it's not worth risking your life. Fears over painkiller Nolatil grow for Brits. More than 100 British and Irish expats and holidaymakers in Spain have suffered devastating side effects after taking the drug.
아주 재밌어지는구만. 우와! 아! 징그러. 냉장 보관 잘 하겠습니다. Tengo que recoger mis libros.
Que has cambiado de nivel.
Sí,
Va,
sí.
ahora lo veo. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Wonyoung Kim, Mónica, 2.
De nada.
Hola, ¿es Cervantes? Está. Ah.
Es esa puerta,
Ah.
donde está la escalera, ¿vale?
Gracias. Hola. I have no idea how to get in here. It's like there's no answer.
Maybe they're not there yet.
Huh?
Maybe they're not here yet. Maybe we're early.
Ah, probably. Hola.
Hola.
¿Tú eres nuestro maestro?
Creo que sí.
¿Sí?
A dos, ¿no? A dos.
Ado, sí. No podemos entrar.
Estoy jubilado. No.
Es una broma, ¿no?
Sí, yo dejé mi empresa y soy traductora, sí, traductora de inglés y coreano. Soy autónoma ahora.
Autónoma.
Autónoma, sí, autónoma.
Hola. It's for oh. All this kid stuff. Oh. BT21. Perdona. Los niños o niñas les gustan K-pop o sí. Ah,
Sí.
aquí
Sí,
en
un
Málaga.
montón de gente.
Ah,
Sí.
okay. Porque tú tienes BTS.
Y también tengo Blackpink.
Ah, Blackpink. Ah, Blackpink. ¡Wow! Sí, niños muy joven.
Bueno, yo creo que desde 10, 12 años hasta 40.
Niños. ¿40 sí?
Sí, sí,
Oh,
yo tengo
ok.
40 y a mí me gusta.
Ah, ok. Gracias.
Nada.
Marmelo. Ciudad a los españoles y sobre todo practicar